Good evening, everybody. Welcome again to the 14 Eagles Screen Share webinar. My name is Greg Phillips. I'll be your host tonight. We hope you guys have had a great week. There's a lot of really positive things going on with the 14 Eagles platform. I'm telling you, what Brian was able to do with the back office, and you're able to confirm yourself using your receipts, is amazing. That has speeded up this thing tremendously. I used it a couple of days ago, and I used it again today. It just makes me smile and laugh. I'm telling you guys, this is the place to be. Come to the 14 Eagles platform. Bring your friends and family. You don't have to explain anything to them. We will do all of that for them. They'll see the videos. They'll see the videos of the week. We'll be able to answer their questions. We are in the right place at the right time. Bring your friends and family, because, man, things are getting really exciting. Brian, back to you.
All right, fantastic, and thank you, Greg. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 14 Eagles Thursday night webinar conference call. Again, my name is Brian Frazier. I'm one of the facilitators of 14 Eagles, and we welcome you. You could be anywhere else tonight, but you chose to be here, and we really appreciate that. Just very quickly, just to kind of reiterate what Greg just spoke about. Things are going really fantastic with the additions of the back office in the 14 Eagles back office in the gifting process. And I'd like to really commend you guys that are using the system and having great success with it. I commend you on that for picking it up and taking heed to the instructions and helping other people to come along with it. And we got some other things that's going to be coming with it soon as well. But we wanted to make sure that that part of the gifting process was available to you as soon as we could. And despite the mishaps and some of the delays that we had because of the COVID situations with the developers and things of that nature, but they finally got it going and got it out. And so now we're using it, and people are having great success with it, and they're very pleased with it. If you do have any situations with it, please contact us either by email or by phone. You can call us on our member service number, and we want to make sure that we can take care of any situation that you may have with it. But mostly, if you follow those instructions, then you shouldn't have too much of a problem with it at all. Okay, so here we are with 14 Eagles, and we're gonna, we're not gonna be very long. We want to respect your time, but we want to get out the information about 14 Eagles and what 14 Eagles is all about. So what we really like to do is encourage you to go to our 14 Eagles community website, which is located at www.14eaglesden.com. And on the community website, you can go to the menu and you can click on the 14 Eagles video tab, the 14 Eagles video tab, and that will take you to our 14 Eagles presentation. That's where you will see how the 14 Eagles platform works. It's a very short video, but it's very succinct and in detail about the 14 Eagles platform and how it works. That way you don't have to explain how the 14 Eagles platform works. Let the video do all the work for you. And then after you watch the video, then you can ask your questions in reference to how the platform works if you don't quite understand it. You may want to look at it a couple of more times if need be, just so you can get familiar with enough with it. And then after watching the video, then right below it, you will see the instructions on how to sign up and get started in the gifting process. So everything is right there for you. But we always like to at least play it for you, just so you can see what the platform entails, so you can get a bird's eye view of it, and then that way you'll know what you'll be looking at later on when you take a look at it again or when you send it to someone else. So without further ado, let's give it a run real quick. Welcome to 14 Eagles. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to describe a program that provides like-minded people from all walks of life the opportunity to help one another. 14 Eagles is not a business. It's not a corporation. It's not a network marketing organization. Rather, it's a private, invitation-only, global community of people who believe in the principle that by helping others, in that process, we help ourselves. That's the premise of 14 Eagles. As we give, so shall we receive. 14 Eagles commonly uses a unique online gifting platform that allows members to come together for mutual interest, commitment, and prosperity. When we join 14 Eagles, we enter into the first step of that process. We're invited to freely send a $2 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $6. We now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $2, totaling $28. Of that $28, we keep $7 as our harvest and hold on to $21 for step 2. In step 2, you're invited to freely send a $7 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $21. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $7 totaling $98. You keep $8 as your harvest and add that to your previous harvest of $7 and hold on to $90 for step 3. Step 3, you're invited to send a $30 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $90. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $30 totaling $420. You keep $120 as your harvest and add that to your previous harvest total and hold on to $300 for step 4. Now for step 4, you're invited to freely send a $100 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $300. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $100 totaling $1,400, of which you keep $800 as your harvest. You can see how your harvest is growing. You hold on to $600 for step 5, where you're invited again to freely send a $200 gift to each of 3 people whose names presented to you for a total of $600. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $200 totaling $2,800, of which you keep $2,050 as your harvest and hold on to $750 for step 6. Step 6, the final step, you're invited to freely send a $250 gift to each of the 3 people whose names that are presented to you for a total of $750. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $250 totaling $3,500. You hold $750 for repeating step 6 and keep $2,750 as your harvest for a total harvest of $5,735 from a one-time initial gift of just $6. You can also send and receive additional gifts by re-entering and cycling through each step. For example, by re-entering step 1, where you send a $2 gift to 3 people, by cycling through that step, you have the potential to receive $22 in gifts over and over. Likewise, by recycling step 2, you have the potential to receive $77 in gifts over and over again. That principle applies to each step. By cycling through each step, you can receive $6,380 in gifts over and over, in addition to the $5,735 in gifts you receive through your initial progression through your 6 steps. One of the first questions we receive is, how do I position myself to send and receive these gifts? Well, I encourage you to contact the person who introduced you to 14 Eagles, and he or she, if they haven't already, will provide you with their website address, 14eagles.com/ and their username. In it, you will find an outline that will walk you through the process to becoming a 14 Eagles member. It's a very simple process that begins with registering for a Cash App account. Cash App is our payment processor, which allows us to seamlessly and in real time send and receive gifts. Once you have established and funded your Cash App account, you can join 14 Eagles by completing a very short template. Then send your gift to 3 people whose names are presented to you in your website, and introduce 14 Eagles to 2 people who do exactly what you just did. Register for a Cash App account, join 14 Eagles, give 3 people $2 each, and introduce the program to 2 like-minded people who do the same thing you just did. That's how you build your 14 Eagles nest. These are the people who follow you from step 1 through step 6. It all began with a very simple 4-step process. As I mentioned earlier, 14 Eagles is not a business. We're not selling anything. We're not asking anybody to change their behavior. We are merely presenting a program to our friends and family members that allows us to freely send a $2 gift to 3 people with the potential to be blessed to the tune of thousands of dollars each month. Thank you for your time, and again, I urge you to contact the person who introduced you to 14 Eagles. God bless. All right, so there you have it. That is the 14 Eagles presentation. I encourage you to come to this site, the community website, which is www.14eaglesden.com, and click on the 14 Eagles video tab in the menu section, and it will take you to that video, and you can watch that video again to make sure that you understand it. If you have any questions, please get with the person that invited you, and they can go over any questions that you may have. If they don't have the answer, then you can always email us at controltower@14eaglesden.com and ask your question, as well as call us on our member service number, which is 301-684-1216. And someone will answer. If they don't answer, just leave a message, and they will get back with you. We want to make sure that you really understand how the platform works. It's very simple. It's very easy, and we've just implemented a step into the process that will help move through the system much quicker and much faster. And so, we're very pleased about that. We have all the instructions on how to sign up and how to send your gifts and receive gifts right below the video. If you follow these instructions, you shouldn't have any problems at all. But again, ask the person that invited you to help walk you through this process if you have any problems. Or, like I said, give us a call or email us, and we can help you through this process. But the one thing that we really want to get across to you, as far as, as well as the platform itself, is the whole concept of 14 Eagles. And because that is where the real nuts and bolts is at. You know, we know that most people come for the money. Okay, when they come to a platform such as this, they come for the money, and we totally understand that. We get it. You know, in today's times right now, a lot of people are hurting. You know, a lot of people have lost jobs because of this pandemic situation that's been going on for over a year, and you know, and people have been getting hurt because of these times right now. Businesses have been going out of business because of these times right now. So things are changing, okay? And there's a paradigm shift that's happening right now. And so a lot of people are confused. A lot of people are left out, you know, and don't know where to turn. And so people are looking. People, you know, and people are trying to make sure that they can pay their bills and keep food on the table. So it's very natural to come and look for a way for financial, you know, help in any kind of way that you can. And that's one of the reasons why we have the 14 Eagles platform here, because you know, with our gifting platform that we have, we are so much different than the other gifting platforms that are out there. Because one thing that we pride ourselves in the 14 Eagles platform is that you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot lose money with our platform. Right? And we pride ourselves in that, right? Because of the way our platform is structured. So, you know, and we always try to put people in the proper mindset when they deal with a gifting platform. You know, there's a lot of gifting platforms out here today because of what's going on. They've really popped up in the past year or so. And so we want you to be cognizant of these platforms, because you can lose a lot of money in a lot of these different platforms. And so we want to make sure that you go in with the right mindset, and especially when you come here with 14 Eagles. Because first of all, when you're dealing with gifting platforms, you don't make money, okay? Keep that in mind. You don't make money with the gifting platform, right? You receive gifts. It's very important to understand the terminology when it deals with gifting platforms. You receive gifts and you send gifts, okay? You're literally giving away money. So in that aspect of it, you cannot lose money, okay, in a gifting platform. So, but a lot of people can get hurt, all right? So because you have platforms out there ranging from anywhere from $20 all the way up to, I've seen some as high as $5,000, all right? And so people go into these platforms and they put up all of this money thinking that they're going to receive all of these gifts and make money and get a big return on their money and all these different things. And a lot of times it turns out that's not the case, and a lot of people get hurt. So here at 14 Eagles, we pride ourselves where no one gets hurt here at 14 Eagles, financially or any otherwise. Right? And so it's very important to understand the full concept of what we do here at 14 Eagles. So we encourage you, when you come to the 14 Eagles community website, we encourage you on the home page to scroll down to our welcome. If you read this welcome, you will definitely get a bird's eye view of what 14 Eagles is really all about. Hopefully you'll get a good perspective of the concept of 14 Eagles. Because see, here at 14 Eagles, we're more of building a virtual community here. Okay, it's not about the money for us here at 14 Eagles. It's more about the community. This is a community-based platform, and so we instruct that by building a community, then the money automatically happens. Right? The money automatically comes. So that's why we don't put a lot of focus on the money. We focus more on the community. We focus more on the people, because the people are the ones who bring the energy, not the money. The money is just an object. It's just a tool that we use to help one another. Right? But the real product, or the real substance here, are the people. Okay? the people and their mindset. And so, we want to put you in the right mindset when you come to 14 Eagles, knowing that you're here to help others. We're here to help each other. We're here to give to one another. Okay? And when we give, we don't take what we give, what's being given. We accept what is being given. Because one of our mottos at the top of our community website, it says, give from the heart, share the love, and accept your blessings. Okay? This is not a give and take. This is a give and accept. All right? So that's what this is all about. So we encourage you to read this welcome, go over it, get the tenor of what 14 Eagles is really all about. And then that way, when you get involved with the platform, you won't go in with the wrong mindset. You won't go in with the wrong thinking. All right? And so, and one way to help with your thinking and helping to change your mindset or put you in the right frame of mind as you get involved with the community is to go to our video row right below the welcome. We have a series of videos here that we really encourage people to check these videos out, see what they entail. This is not to get you to subscribe to some dogma or some type of way of thinking, but what we want you to do is to research. We want you to become aware of certain things, all right? Because what we do here at 14 Eagles is we try to get people to think. We try to get people to change their mindsets and to uplift their consciousness, their conscious awareness about what's going on in the world, what's going on around them. And so with these videos, it will definitely help put you in the right direction. We say don't take these videos verbatim. Don't take them for granted. We say go and research the information that you get from these videos. And then that way, you'll learn more. You'll learn better. You'll get a better awareness about what these videos are all about. Okay? Because I'm pretty sure that you have information that you need to share with the community as well. So we can go and research. Because we find that when you go and research information on your own, then you come away with it with a better awareness about that information and how it can fit in your life and in your family's life. Okay? So that's why, we want you to take part in the knowledge base that we're sharing here with you at 14 Eagles. This is not something that we're trying to shove down anyone's throat. No, we just want people to be more aware about what's going on. Also, if you don't do anything else here at 14 Eagles, we really, really encourage you to join our newsletter. Even if you don't get involved with the platform, join our newsletter. Get our email updates that's being sent out every week. One of the reasons why is because we have a video of the week that we send out every week. And we have a series of videos that have been going out over the past few weeks, which is very, very important information. And we really want people to get that information and go and research that information for themselves. Reason being because it's the time for this type of information. It's time to get this information out so people can be aware of what's going on around them, so they'll know what to do and what's best for them and their family. We spend too much time gravitating to the mainstream media and to corporations. And here at 14 Eagles, we try to show that the people are the ones that need to teach each other, not the mainstream media and not corporations. Okay? We are the ones who need to come together and educate each other. We need to take heed to what the mainstream media and corporations are putting out, because they're only putting out one side of the story. So you have to get the other side of the story. And the only way to get that is from one another. Okay? So we need to come together and educate each other. And so therefore we can get the whole story. Because you can't make a proper decision if you don't get all the information. So this is what we pride ourselves in doing here at 14 Eagles, is giving out as much information as we can so you can make an informed decision about what to do in your life and in your family's life. Now, as a community, we encourage you, okay, to take a look of all the different partnerships that we have garnered here at 14 Eagles. 14 Eagles is more than just a gifting platform, all right? We like to pride ourselves as a real community. Even though we're a virtual community, but we try to do everything that a real community does. But we're just doing it on a virtual basis. So what we've done is we've partnered with other companies that are moving in the same direction and have the same type of mindset that 14 Eagles is moving in. And one of those companies is Dynamic Trio. Dynamic Trio, which has a trilogy of platforms, one which is called FundMe 24/7. FundMe 24/7 is a platform through Dynamic Trio where they deal in the crowdfunding arena. The crowdfunding arena shows people how to raise money for any personal or business projects that you may have through building a crowd, okay, through crowdfunding. Crowdfunding came into effect back in 2012 when President Barack Obama passed the Jobs Act. And by passing the Jobs Act, it allowed people to raise money for personal projects and also business projects, which basically spawns your Indiegogos for business, where businesses could raise money for any types of products that they were trying to get out to the public, and also the GoFundMes that most people are familiar with. Okay, those are all crowdfunding platforms, and there's many, many more. Well, FundMe 24/7 has taken it to a whole nother level. So now they've kind of combined the crowdfunding and the MLM together to form FundMe 24/7. So therefore, if you have any type of personal project or business project that you're trying to get off the ground, then they've shown you a way how you can raise money to fund those projects, no matter what those projects are. You could have a project to where maybe you want to send your kids to college and you want to have a college fund for them. Well, that's a project, and you can raise money for that. Maybe you want to put a roof on your house. You got a leak in your roof and you need to put a roof on your house. It takes quite a bit of money to do that. Well, that's a project, and you can raise money for that. Maybe you want to buy a house and you need a down payment for a house. That's a project, and you can raise money for that through crowdfunding. There's many, many ways many things that you can do to raise money for. And FundMe 24/7, we feel, is one of the most advantageous ways to do that. Why? Because it's all about people. It's all about building a community. And that's how 14 Eagles and Dynamic Trio came together, because we have the same philosophy. One of the things that we're looking to do is to get rid of debt and to eliminate poverty. All right? And we want to do that as a community of people. So through FundMe 24/7, we know that you can get that done, and you can get that done as a community. Also, they have Feed Me 24/7, and Feed Me 24/7 is a feeder system for FundMe 24/7. When you know how to use these two platforms together with one another, then you become an unstoppable force, okay? An unstoppable force, where now you're really building your crowd and raising monies for the projects that you're trying to raise money for. And along with 14 Eagles and doing the same process, that's like a double-barrel shotgun against debt and getting rid of poverty. All right. So really take a look at these two platforms in a Dynamic Trio trilogy of platforms. They also have another one called FundMeToInfinity, And when you take a look at that, it will literally blow your mind. Most of your network marketers, that's almost like a dream come true. Okay? Then also, we've also partnered with another company called Cutting Edge Techno Solutions. Cutting Edge Techno Solutions is dealing in the technical technology, dealing in technology. We call them SETs for short. They are literally building communities from the ground up, literally. And they're taking trash, everyday trash that people throw away, and turning that into renewable energy, turning it into usable products, building material, and they're using that building material that they make out of trash to build houses, build businesses, you name it, they build it, okay? And they're showing the community that they're building up. They're showing the actual people that live in those communities how to build their own communities by giving them training in housing development, training in building, and training in many different areas. So therefore, the people in the community take part in building their own community. It's a powerful, powerful program that they have. So we really encourage you to take a look at that as well. Also, we have another company that we've just partnered with called Legacy Sharing. And this is a very, very unique company here where they're actually paying you to do good. So if you're already doing things that are good for your community, you're helping people, doing whatever you can to help out in your community. If you're already doing those things, well, what if you took part in a company that's going to pay you to continue to do good? I mean, it's just incredible what they're doing. So really, really take a look at that as well. We're all partnering together to do this. And so you might as well get along with all the other companies that we're partnering with and maximize your potential by being involved, because we can all do this as one community. Then also, we're introducing another company, which is called Hypertech, dealing with Hyperfund, showing you cryptocurrency, how to deal with cryptocurrency, how to learn cryptocurrency, and how to make money with cryptocurrency. It's a very unique concept where with cryptocurrency, this is not something new, okay? Relatively speaking, is new, but it's not as new as people think. And then also, cryptocurrency is here to stay. This is the new financial system. Trust me on that, all right? And we've always sent out a lot of information about our economic system in this country and all around the world, our banking system and all of that. Well, this is the alternative to it. And so if you really want to learn how to use cryptocurrency and to make money with it, this is the place to be. Absolutely free, okay, other than the memberships that you buy. But it's actually going to take the memberships that you buy and it's going to actually triple your money, and they pay you out in rewards. So take a look at this, see what it entails. If you have any questions about it, please get with us, okay? And then also, we have another company called Acquisition Alliance that we partner with as well, and they were showing you how to market your business online. We feel like 14 Eagles, we're trying to turn 14 Eagles platform into a one-stop shop. And if you have any business that you are involved with, we encourage you to bring that here to the 14 Eagles community. You know, we have a way for you to be able to advertise your business and get that business out to others, okay? So where that way you can sell whatever merchandise that you may have, goods and services that you may have to the community, because you never know. Somebody in the community may need what you want. May need what you have, all right? And then also, you may have people in the community that may want to do what you do. So bring your business here. Advertise to the community, to the very community that you're helping to build. It's a win-win situation here, okay? So with that being said, One thing I want to say is that in the very near future, we're setting up to where we're going to be doing training, okay? But this is a different type of training here at 14 Eagles. After our initial presentation of what 14 Eagles is all about, for the people that are just looking at 14 Eagles for the first time, we will go into a training session. And when we go into the training session, it's going to be a little different than what most people think. Yes, we will be showing you how to grow the community in different ways and how to do that. But we're also going to go over world issues, okay? We're going to go over things that are going on around the world. We are literally, focused on people getting into the right mindset. And we're going to do that together. And we're going to talk about certain issues, certain things. And so, with our videos of the week that goes out every week, we're going to talk about our video of the week every week, in our training session. So, because we want to make sure that people are getting the information and spreading the information and teaching each other about what we need to know so we can become consciously aware of what's going on in the world and what's going on in our country and what's going on in our neighborhoods and communities, okay? Because that's the only way that we'll be able to take back control of what's really going on. And so we need to do that together. And so we're going to be starting that hopefully in our first week of November. We're going to be having this training, and we're going to train each other. We're going to teach each other. Okay, we're going to truly keep this as a community-based project. And whether you need to know something about the platform and how to build the platform, how to build the community, how to build your groups, or if you need to know about the banking system and how it works, or if you need to know about cryptocurrency, or if you need to know how to get through this pandemic that we've been going through for the past year and a half, almost 2 years now. So we're going to be going over all of it. And we want you to be prepared to bring whatever information that you have as well. Because like I said, we're going to be teaching each other. So with that being said, I want to bring up our fearless leader, Greg Phillips. He's been with 14 Eagles since the beginning. And without Greg, 14 Eagles might not be here. Okay, and I can truly say that. And he's been a staunch supporter of 14 Eagles, and he's been there every step of the way. And I like to always call him Mr. 14 Eagles because he really keeps me motivated and doing what we need to do to keep this platform going for you. So, Greg, if you will, come on up and close us out.
Okay, I'm here. I hope everybody I really enjoyed this call tonight because, like I said, Brian is putting out some information, and we're getting ready to do some really, really positive things because, a lot of people don't really know how our financial systems work, and, we want people to get that understanding because, you're starting to hear about, like, food shortages and stuff like that, and, things that's going on with the supply chains and stuff like that. And we want our friends and family to get ahead of this stuff. We want them to be prepared. These things are going to happen. Unfortunately, they have to happen to make people wake up to the fact that we're, like Brian said, going into a new paradigm shift of reality. It's a higher state of consciousness. And sometimes you have to go through a little pain and suffering to get there. And we want to make sure that our family has the least amount of pain and suffering that they're going to have in order to get there because they'll have knowledge, they'll have the awareness, and with that, they can protect their loved ones. And that's what we want people to understand. So we really, really want people to come to the 14 Eagles platform. Bring your friends and family here. Like I said, let the platform do the heavy lifting for you. All you have to do is bring your friends and family. Like I said, we're living in some very beautiful times right now. At the same time, they're very frightening for those who are not ready and aware of what's going on. And all we want to do is make sure our friends and family understand that this is the time. I mean, Brian and I, we've had times, like this platform's been up for like over 10 years. And we had times we was like, this day is coming. This day is coming, and we got to make sure our friends and family are prepared. And that's why we hung on so long and, had a lot of sleepless nights to make sure the platform would be here when this day came. And we're still here. So now it's your turn to bring your friends and family to us so we can help each other out. Brian, back to you.
Yeah, very well said. Very well said. And also, on our community website, on the Contact Us tab, if you come there, it'll give you all the information that you need to be able to come to the community, come to the conference calls that we have every Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have the link right there for you. So all you got to do is just click on that link and come on to the webinar through your computer. If you're not able to get on the computer, we have the phone number that you can call in on to get in on the call. We also have a 24/7 sizzle call number. That's our old school way of getting the information out about 14 Eagles, where you can literally give that number to other people and let them hear about what 14 Eagles is all about. Also, you can email us with any questions that you may have at controltower@14eaglesden.com, or you can call us on our member service number, which is 301-684-1216. And a lot of people get surprised that we even have a phone number. All right? And so, yes, we do answer the phone. If we don't answer the phone, leave a message, and we guarantee somebody will call you back within 24 to 48 hours. Okay? And people get shocked because when we call them back, they don't think we're going to call, but we call. Okay? So, so understand, we are here for you. This platform is your platform. It's not my platform. It's not Greg's platform. This is everybody's platform. And so we want you to use it like it's yours. We want you to teach others how to use this platform, okay? And we want to expand this not just in your community but around the world, because we're here for the whole world. We want the whole world to take part in this, okay? So we really appreciate you coming, because you could be anywhere else, but you chose to be here, and we really, really appreciate that. Even for those of you that are watching the recording, we really, really appreciate it. We don't take that for granted. So we thank you, and we hope that that you come to see us on a weekly basis, and bring to us what you know, and teach us what you know, so we can all grow together. So with that, let me do this real quick.